There is no success in the world that is worth the price of a broken soul. You can accumulate wealth, achieve recognition, and climb to the highest levels of your field. But if your mind is weary and your body is crumbling, what good will it serve you? We live in a world that glorifies the hustle, that celebrates exhaustion as though it were proof of greatness. But exhaustion is not a badge of honor, it is evidence of imbalance. True success is not found in burning yourself out, it is found in sustaining yourself long enough to manifest the fullness of your destiny. There was once a man who worked tirelessly to build his empire. He rarely rested, hardly ate well, and gave little thought to his health. Years later, when his business finally flourished, his body failed him. He spent the wealth he had gained trying to recover the health he had neglected. He realized too late that success without wellness is not success at all. It is loss disguised as victory. His story is not rare, it is a lesson for us all. To truly achieve, you must honor the vessel that carries you, your mind, your body, your spirit. The mind must be guarded, freed from constant noise and endless comparison. For clarity is the compass of purpose. The body must be nourished, strengthened, and respected, for it is the engine that carries vision into reality. And the spirit must be detached from unnecessary burdens, other people's opinions, toxic environments, and emotional chaos, for only in freedom can strength endure. Self-care is not indulgence, it is wisdom. It is the understanding that you cannot pour from an empty cup. Rest is a strategy. Stillness is a strategy. Renewal is a strategy. When you care for yourself, you expand your capacity to handle the weight of success without breaking under it. You create space for resilience, creativity, and confidence to flow. The truth is, greatness is not achieved in one glorious moment. It is sustained through 1,000 daily choices that honor your well-being. When you choose to protect your mind, strengthen your body, and free your spirit, you align with the kind of success that not only elevates you, but endures beyond you. True success is often misunderstood. Many people believe it is defined by the number of achievements, the size of their bank account, or the recognition they receive from others. Yet, when all external accomplishments are stripped away, what remains is the individual, their health, their mind, their spirit. Success is not built outwardly. It begins inwardly. Without a strong inner foundation, even the greatest achievements can collapse under the weight of neglect. Mental and physical health form the soil in which true and lasting success grows. Ignore them, and you plant seeds on barren ground. Nurture them, and you create fertile soil capable of sustaining a harvest beyond your imagination. The mind is the seat of vision, clarity, creativity, and decision-making. A mind clouded by stress, anxiety, or exhaustion cannot perceive opportunities clearly. It misjudges risks, magnifies problems, and overlooks solutions. When your mind is unsettled, your steps lack direction, and success becomes unstable. Think of the mind as a lens. If it is clean and focused, it magnifies the right opportunities. If it is foggy, you misinterpret what you see. This is why peace of mind is not a luxury for those pursuing greatness. It is a necessity. The strongest strategies, the most ambitious goals, the most detailed plans mean nothing if your mental state cannot support them. Equally important is the body, the vessel through which every dream is executed. You can have the greatest vision in the world, but if your body is weak, fatigued, or broken, you cannot carry it into reality. The body is the engine of destiny. Neglecting rest, nutrition, movement, and recovery is like pouring water into a cracked vessel. It cannot hold the fullness of what you desire. You may move for a while, but eventually the cracks will widen and everything you've built will leak away. A healthy body gives stamina to persevere when challenges arise, energy to perform at your best, and resilience to recover from setbacks. Without it, even the most determined spirit struggles to keep going. Success demands sustainability, not just speed. Many people sprint toward their goals, burning themselves out before they reach the finish line. Others sacrifice their health for recognition, only to discover too late that they traded years of vitality for moments of applause. True success does not require you to destroy yourself. It requires you to care for yourself so that you can endure. Achievement is not about how fast you rise, but how long you can stand. Mental and physical health also create balance. When your inner life is healthy, you approach challenges with calm rather than chaos, with wisdom rather than fear. A strong body reinforces discipline, teaching you that self-mastery in one area translates into self-mastery in all areas. The discipline of caring for your health trains your mind to endure difficulty, to be patient, and to value consistency, qualities that directly fuel long-term success. True success is not about chasing outcomes at the expense of your well-being. It is about building a life that thrives inwardly and outwardly. Mental and physical health are not distractions from achievement. They are the foundation of it. If you lose them, everything else crumbles. But if you protect them, everything else becomes possible. The wealth of the mind is peace. The wealth of the body is strength. And together they form the true currency of a life that achieves not just in moments, but across generations. The truth is, the world measures success by what can be seen, trophies, titles, accolades. But real success is invisible. It is in the clarity of your thoughts, the vitality of your body, and the peace of your soul. These unseen foundations are what give strength to the visible fruit. When you nurture them, your achievements will not just shine for a season, they will endure like a legacy carved in stone. Without them, all else is fleeting. This is why mental and physical health are not optional. They are the very roots of a life that prospers in truth. Self-care is often misunderstood as selfishness, when in truth it is one of the highest forms of discipline. To care for yourself is to recognize that your body, your mind, and your spirit are the instruments through which your purpose is fulfilled. Ignoring them is not humility, it is neglect. Every dream, every responsibility, every calling you carry is dependent on your ability to function at your best. Without self-care, you run the risk of giving the world what is left of you instead of what is best in you. When you practice self-care, you are not abandoning your responsibilities. You are strengthening your capacity to handle them. Rest is not laziness, it is restoration. Nourishment is not indulgence, it is fuel. Stillness is not wasted time, it is clarity. By taking time to care for yourself, you expand your ability to give, to lead, and to create with excellence. You cannot pour from an empty vessel, and self-care is the act of refilling so that your impact does not run dry. Those who neglect self-care often find themselves burning out, frustrated, and unable to sustain their achievements. But those who prioritize it discover endurance, resilience, and focus. Success is not about how much you can sacrifice in the short term. It is about how consistently you can grow over the long term. Self-care ensures that you do not lose yourself while chasing your goals, but instead become stronger, clearer, and more effective as you walk toward them. The mind is the battlefield where success is either won or lost. If your thoughts are clouded with doubt, fear, and negativity, no matter how hard you work, you will sabotage your own progress. Mental health is not just about avoiding breakdowns, it is about cultivating strength, focus, and clarity in the face of life's challenges. When your mind is healthy, you are able to filter distractions, see opportunities where others see obstacles, and remain calm even when storms surround you. A strong mind does not mean the absence of challenges, it means having the capacity to rise above them without being consumed. Success demands creativity, innovation, and resilience, and all of these are rooted in mental wellness. You cannot think clearly when anxiety rules you. You cannot plan effectively when your mind is overwhelmed by stress. But when your mental health is nurtured, ideas flow, solutions appear, and patience becomes a natural strength. Mental clarity allows you to act with precision instead of reacting out of fear. Just as a warrior sharpens their sword before battle, you must sharpen your mind through rest, reflection, and practices that bring peace. Meditation, prayer, journaling, or even intentional silence strengthens your inner world so that the outer world does not shake you. Protecting your mental health is not optional. It is strategic. It becomes the shield that guards your purpose and the light that guides your decisions, allowing you to not only achieve success, but sustain it with peace. The body is the vessel through which every dream, every vision, and every purpose is carried out. No matter how brilliant your ideas are, if your body lacks the strength to sustain them, they will remain unrealized. Physical health is not simply about appearance. It is about stamina, energy, and vitality. When your body is neglected, fatigue sets in. performance declines, and your capacity to endure the journey towards success diminishes. Success is not a sprint, it is a marathon, and only a strong, well-cared-for body can complete the race. Every great achievement requires energy. Energy to create, to build, to push through obstacles, and to remain consistent over time. Exercise strengthens more than muscles. It builds discipline, resilience, and a sharpness of mind that spills over into every area of life. Proper nutrition fuels not only your physical strength, but also your mental clarity, while rest repairs and restores the body so it can carry you forward with power. Ignoring these essentials is like expecting a car to run endlessly without refueling or maintenance. It may move for a while, but eventually it will break down. Your body is a sacred gift entrusted to you as the channel for your life's work. Honoring it with movement, nourishment, and rest is not vanity, but wisdom. When the body is strong, it supports the mind, fuels creativity, and provides the endurance necessary to manifest vision into reality. A healthy body becomes a faithful partner in the pursuit of destiny. Balance is one of the most overlooked principles in the pursuit of success. Many chase after their goals with such intensity that they sacrifice their health, relationships, and peace of mind along the way. What they fail to realize is that imbalance eventually leads to collapse. A life that is constantly tilted toward work and achievement, while neglecting rest and restoration, becomes unsustainable. True success is not about reaching the top at all costs. It is about reaching the top and still being whole when you get there. When you integrate self-care into your daily life, you create harmony between effort and renewal. You begin to understand that rest is not wasted time, but an investment into your productivity. Moments of stillness allow your mind to recharge, your body to heal, and your spirit to reconnect with purpose. Balance is not about equal time for everything. It is about giving the right attention to what truly sustains you. Those who ignore balance often find themselves burned out, unable to enjoy the very success they worked so hard to achieve. But those who honor it walk through life with steady energy, consistent clarity, and emotional stability. Balance allows you to embrace ambition without being consumed by it, to pursue excellence without losing your peace. It ensures that the journey of success is not only about arriving at a destination, but about living fully, joyfully, and with strength every step of the way. Discipline is the silent force that transforms self-care from a good idea into a consistent lifestyle. Without discipline, even the best intentions fade away. Many people know what they should do: eat well, rest, exercise, reflect, but they lack the commitment to do it consistently. Discipline bridges the gap between desire and reality, between knowing and living. It is the daily choice to prioritize your health and well-being, even when distractions and excuses tempt you to neglect them. Self-care requires structure. It may mean setting boundaries around your time, saying no to what drains you, and yes to what strengthens you. Discipline trains the mind to resist impulsive decisions that bring temporary pleasure but long-term harm. It teaches you to rise early when necessary, to maintain routines that build strength, and to stay committed when motivation runs low. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline is steady. When self-care is grounded in discipline, it becomes more than occasional acts of rest. It becomes a rhythm that sustains your journey. This rhythm strengthens resilience, sharpens focus, and prepares you to face challenges with clarity and energy. Discipline turns small daily choices into a powerful force that protects your health and expands your capacity for success. Without it, even the strongest intentions collapse under the weight of inconsistency. With it, self-care becomes not a reaction to burnout, but a proactive strategy for sustained achievement and long-term fulfillment. Spiritual and emotional alignment is the anchor that keeps success from drifting into emptiness. Achievement without inner peace often feels hollow because true fulfillment cannot be measured by external accomplishments alone. When your spirit is unsettled, even the highest milestones lose their meaning. But when your inner world is calm and aligned with purpose, every victory carries depth, joy, and significance. Self-care is not only about the body and mind, it is also about nurturing the spirit and guarding the heart. Emotional well-being allows you to approach challenges without being enslaved by fear, anger, or doubt. It teaches you to rise above circumstances instead of being controlled by them. Spiritual health connects you to a deeper sense of meaning, reminding you that your worth is not tied to your achievements, but to who you are at the core. Practices like prayer, meditation, gratitude, and reflection nourish the spirit, giving you clarity when the noise of life tries to distract you. When you are spiritually and emotionally whole, success no longer feels like a race to prove yourself, but a journey to fulfill your calling. You begin to operate from confidence instead of insecurity, from peace instead of pressure. This inner alignment ensures that your pursuit of success is not just about external gain, but about becoming the best version of yourself. Nurturing your spirit and emotions gives strength to your vision, stability to your journey, and meaning to your accomplishments. Success that costs you your peace, your health, or your wholeness is not true success. It is an illusion. The world may applaud the titles, the trophies, and the wealth, but none of it matters if you are too broken, too weary, or too empty to enjoy it. Real achievement is sustained by a mind that is clear, a body that is strong, and a spirit that is anchored in peace. Self-care is not weakness, it is wisdom. It is the unshakable foundation that allows you to rise, to endure, and to keep moving with purpose when others give up. Guard your health, honor your rest, protect your peace, and you will discover that success is not only about reaching your goals, it is about having the strength and clarity to live fully in them. Your greatest victory will not be what you achieve, but who you become in the process.